everyone, welcome to Orange Hill. So today we're going to be making the Jalapiña Colada. So as you could imagine, cheeky name for a piña colada. What we're building is a savory, as in sweet and spicy piña colada with whipped pineapple juice and a nice coconut rum. So this rum is distilled coconut water, so clean, bright, refreshing, gluten-free. Whenever that's relevant, always throw that in. It is called Rum Haven. So really cool upstart brand, nice boutique, great value, nice approachable flavor, and a wonderful alternative to the more common products like a Malibu, for instance, that maybe doesn't carry as much crafty kind of nature. So first things first, we're gonna muddle one jalapeno wheel and we're always muddling with our sweetener, right? We're kind of allowing our muddled ingredient to macerate in our sweetener, and then it also helps create a more consistent texture. Do a ½ ounce of our homemade simple syrup, our 1-to-1 rich simple syrup. With our jalapenos, you will find in different seasons they are slightly different in heat level. So use your nose, use your taste buds, taste your jalapenos, smell your jalapenos when they're chopped, make sure they're fresh and consistent. So jalapenos don't take a long time to prep, so no need to cut 20 jalapenos on a Monday afternoon. Maybe one will do the trick, and then you have a consistent jalapeno for the extent of your shift. Nice, gentle. We're leaving in the seeds. So there is going to be a nice zip to this cocktail. So again, always building from least expensive to most expensive ingredient, so that if we make a mistake, if we get pulled away, if there's a fire or a glass breaks, we are not wasting our delicious Rum Haven and Ancho Reyes support. So we're going to add our 3/4 ounces of fresh lime juice. Again, for those of you that aren't jiggering or using uniform pour spouts for your citruses, I highly recommend it. When you master your pour spouts, because of the consistency throughout, you can start free pouring, but constantly audit your drinks. Make sure the taste is exactly where it needs to be. Make it 20 times with exact measurements jiggered out, and test yourself. Keep yourself honest. And we're going to do 1 ounce of fresh pineapple juice. As you can see, my jigger is almost full, but it's really easy to forget that the widest part of our jigger is so much different in volume than the rest of the jigger. So although it looks almost full, we are at 1.75 ounces with our 2 ingredients. The meniscus is huge when finishing your cocktail. All right, and then we're gonna add our 1/2 ounce of Ancho Reyes Verde. So Ancho Reyes Verde, it's gonna have some salsa verde qualities. Obviously, what they're alluding to is things like tomatillo, rosemary, bell pepper, light hint of serrano or jalapeno. Very vegetal, really, really cool once it's mixed with any kind of sweet fruit component. Really, we're building a dish, and coconut, pineapple, and spicy are all flavor buddies. So richness of the pineapple contrasted by the spice, and then coconut kind of brightened up by the green floral qualities in our Ancho Reyes. Then we're going to add 1.5 ounces of our Rum Haven coconut liqueur. So this one we're going to execute a fun technique. So we are using a couple big ice cubes. So we're saying about 4 ice cubes. So something to this effect, or maybe even something like this. So most of our ice wells will have these present. It'll take a little work sometimes to find them, but generally you'll always have them in there. So what we're doing is we're going to aerate our pineapple juice specifically. So we're using 1 ice cube to control dilution, but also to act as almost like a marble. So it's whipping our pineapple juice, and we're going to create some complex motion in our shake. So a fun technique you guys will start to be able to utilize in other preparations with things like heavy cream, things like egg white or egg yolk. So textural components that can benefit from aeration and complex motion. So mouthfeel, right? Think wine, think food, think texture. Mouthfeel is a super interesting component to add to any cocktail. So as we shake, we start to hear our ice break down. So we can literally hear how present the ice is. As you can see, it gets more and more quiet. So this one takes a little love, not gonna lie. But you'll really appreciate the finished product and so will your guest. You get mouthfeel and then you get a nice frothy texture. So, you know, we're always eating with our eyes. And again, like, if your guest doesn't appreciate that, then they really just don't like bartending. So, we use a chilled Pilsner glass anytime it's available. You know, in the midst of service, it's a little hard to get those replenished super quickly. And we're using a dump technique, so as you can see, it's nice and frothy. There was no ice cube. There's no ice chips. It's completely diluted. I'm a little tired, catching my breath here. So, nice frothy head. The cocktail will start to settle. And the reason we only used that cluster of ice is because this is a crushed ice cocktail where we're available. You guys can crush ice in your tins. Ideally, we do have crushed ice coming. But another fun, interesting thing, you know, kind of gives that blended cocktail impression, if you will. It's super refreshing, super cold, and, you know, kind of teeters on the tiki cocktail concept. We're gonna top our ice, our crushed ice that is just above the head of our Pilsner. So now we have this little chromatic thing going on, you know? So from yellow to white, back to brown. Wonderful thing about our Angostura bitters is that not only does it add that nice crimson color, it adds a beautiful scent. So again, on the tiki concept, rum with allspice, classic pairing. So that frothiness, as you can see, just boils right up, and it will stay. And it'll actually continue to solidify as your cocktail is served. And so if you're shocking your mint, you know, keep it saturated in cold water before your shift. Then you get these nice, full, healthy mint sprigs. So that is one bouquet on its own, but we're actually gonna rip the top of the bouquet, gather it with the middle leaves, creating a larger bouquet. Shorter the stem, the better, because as you place it in your ice, it'll help prop up and extend the bouquet for you. So, amazing scent, and you know, whether you wanna slap your mint, smack your mint, or even roll your mint, really up to you. I think with presentation in mind, the slapping on the side of the glass is great because we don't fold or bend our mint, and then you get a little bit of the oil on the exterior of the glass where your guests' hands will be, which you know, kind of gets mint in the air, in their hair, and on their clothes, and it's just like ultra present and ambient. Yeah, so the Jalapiña Colada, your tropical, sweet and spicy, modern pina colada variation, expected to do amazing on all of your patios, and yeah, hope you love it. Cheers.